Welcome back
What
to
are
the
you recording?
campaign. I'm Dungeon 3. Doing a level of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna continue on. Hopefully, I can get done with this game soon. I think I've got like 7 more episodes. Like, I don't know. I mean, I can finally go to do another game. You know, that'd be nice. Another single player game. I like Dungeon 3, but fuck, these levels suck. All right. Anyway, like we were talking earlier.
Oh, magic systems?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've read so many fantasy books. I read like just so fucking many fantasy books by this point that I can identify them almost by what which ones had good or unique magic systems.
Hmm.
I remember me and you were talking one time, and we were talking about your idea for a magic system,
Oh
which
yeah, yeah,
involved
yeah, yeah. The
uh,
rune-based magic system, but like, but like
rune-based
it's
magic.
yeah. So like it's like you literally draw the runes to cast, and then like you combine runes together to fucking make
Yeah,
different types. Because it's all like you have neutral runes, which are just basic ass like like for example you take fireball, right? Well, that would require 2 runes. One is the element rune, and then 2 is the neutral rune, which forms the physical portion of the spell.
yeah. Fireball.
Yeah, so you need the ball rune, and then you need the fire rune to make fireball. I mean, but you could also replace it and have the fire rune with bolt rune and stuff like that. And then you could also use the neutral runes as just pure fucking mana, shots and stuff like that if need be.
Yeah, basically it'd be like magic missile,
Yeah,
but
kind
fucking
of sort of. Except for it wouldn't be
yeah,
auto targeted.
yeah, exactly. It's just a fucking, it's just straight like wherever you're fucking pointing line that it's going in.
Hmm.
You know, it's a fucking literal ball of energy at that point.
And also you'd have to aim it correctly as well, because if you were to just write it on the ground or something like that, and you were like you write fireball, well, gravity would automatically, it would form, but gravity would take over it, and it would like land on the ground basically directly on the rune and explode. Whereas like, but you so there's a skill where it's called mana writing that you have to like study to fucking uh be able to really use it
Hmm.
effectively in combat, and that's all about like uh that's like inner like that's magic control at that point in time like that. You gotta like
Yeah,
be able to control your own magic in order to like focus on a fingertip to write it in the air.
I the more you talk to me about it, the more I like to actually envision a book like that,
Yeah.
where it really is all rune based. You know, these people aren't just yeeting out fucking spells willy nilly. It takes uh quote unquote prep time. You know,
Yeah, and like I
you
mean
gotta fucking
the prep
work
though.
for that shit.
Yeah, but the best part about it is that the prep time that they have to take is usually, if you can, like, if you get good with the spell, it's like fucking, because it's not like they're complicated runes either. Like it's like fucking, for the fire rune it would just literally be drawing like a fucking a flame. And I will say that like depending on how accurate you draw it will make it more powerful. So like if you have more time to sit there and focus on it, you can make it absolute perfect. You'll have like the most highest output you can
Yeah,
to use this. But if you're in a hurry and just quickly draw it, the spell will still work. It's not gonna have the
yeah.
same effect.
It's like if you fucking took the time to actually engrave it into a mold of metal, metal infused, we'll
Hmm.
say fucking like aetherite or whatever the fuck, you know, something like a
Yeah,
magical base stone.
yeah.
Clearly, that would be a powerful rune. But if you just scratched in the fucking fire rune into wood, a piece of fucking wood real quick that you grabbed off the ground,
Yeah.
yeah, clearly
Uh,
you're gonna get, quite the different effect.
yeah, and so one of my things was that I was a lot of the mages and stuff like that will
Mhm.
also bypass the whole need for prep time by having spells that they're intimately familiar with engraved on their bodies with like tattooing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So that way they can skip it. The only problem with that is you have to be careful of misuse or overuse, because you're casting like straight elements from directly from your skin, so like you're gonna get fucking
yeah.
it
Or if
like one or
they
two
actually get it,
shots is fine, but like you'll start burning your skin if you use too many fire spells, if
yeah,
you use too many
or
water
worse,
spells. You're the
someone's in the middle of casting and they get it scratched.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have to be very
and it
careful
causes
about.
a fucking
Yeah,
a
if it.
misfire.
Yeah, if it, well, the whole thing is that like if it scratch, it's not that it's a misfire. It just won't work.
Yeah.
And if you're not paying attention, then that fucking spell will you'll be like in a do or die situation. You'll go to cast fireball, and the motherfucker won't even appear, and you'll be confused for a second. Because there's gonna be that moment of like, what the fuck, like why isn't it working? That's
Yep,
the way
yep.
that's the way
As
I
I said,
view it.
yeah, as I said, a good magic system with lots of rules, not lots of rules, just basic rules,
Hmm.
goes a lot farther than a system where it's just, oh well, he just cast fireball. Okay, well, did that drain his mana? Is that fireball going to react like a fireball would in D&D, where you could fucking torch an entire goddamn room, or is it going to be a fireball like, oh, it only affects the single, like,
Yeah,
what are the rules here? What's going to happen when you cast the spell?
yeah. So
What
at
are the
least,
repercussions for casting the spell? What are the.
yeah, I think for that, from my base is would be, I think what it made was, it was like mental power, like kind of sort of exhaustion, like you would be more exhausted after casting a fuck ton of spells. But there's not, and you have your own eternal mana, but most of the energy comes from the ambient mana from the air. You know what I mean? So there.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I mean, I could get down to that. I figured it would be, most of the mental drain comes from actually, engraving the rune. Like, you have to, like, it would be kind of like, doing the whole chakra thing with Naruto, where you have to, like, invest the chakra into what you're putting it into.
Yeah.
But after that, it's just a, very easy, like, very low cost to cast once once the prep work on it has been done. So you just see people with a shit ton of fucking, tablets and quick spells in their, like, bags.
Mhm.
They'd be flipping through that shit like fucking card games.
I cast magic missile.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking pull out your deck of cards there that have all your fucking runes on there, and you're like, ah, magic missile. Other card, fucking fireball. A magic system like that wouldn't be too bad. Where it's the rune based one, but it's fucking more card based.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do that, but I feel like in order to like balance it, the cards would be destroyed after using.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, would be destroyed.
It'd be kind of like
That's
magic
how.
scrolls and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'd be like magic trolls, and that's what I'm saying. That would be their prep time, is when they get back to a, village. They would have to buy magically infused, cards, and then they would be manually going through their own cards, redoing their deck. Re-preparing their deck for the next battle.
Hmm.
Which doesn't sound bad to me. It's a clear limitation. There are things that could happen to the cards. There would be people that have like cheap ass cards, and so
Hmm.
it'd be like raining one day, and their card wouldn't work because it got wet.
Where?
Yeah, versus the, guy who did prepare and actually prepared a card that was, water resistant prior.
Yeah.
He was able to use his cards because he actually prepared. He didn't skimp out on fucking cheaper cards.
Yeah. It all depends on the situation and stuff like that too.
Yeah. I don't know. As I said, that's just the different ways I can imagine your magic system, going
Hmm.
or being. Uh, Because I love the idea of a rune-based magic system. You just don't see it too often. not many people like to go into runes.
You know what's
They're too
funny too is
complicated.
the whole reason why I made it as well was because of I was wanting I was like bored and on watch in the military, and I was like, you know, wanting to do like a story.
I've done that where I've been sitting there on watch and I've just been like running in my brain a fucking fantasy story.
Yeah.
You guys are getting fucked up.
Oh yeah. That was fucking resistance right out the fucking gate. And it helped that the healer was back there fucking healing him, but I couldn't get there. I just need to get a little bit further. I'm gonna go. Alright. Alright. Alright, you just. Alright, let's go back. One of these days I'll write a book. One of these days.
I always want to, and I want to restart my book, redo a bunch of the one I wrote already, because I liked its core. I loved its core story that I had going for it. It just needed better, more adult writing. I want to say. I want to call it. less the humor of a fucking teenage boy and the writing skills of a teenage boy. Because I wrote it when I was in like middle school to freshman year. Is when I wrote a lot of that. And as I said, I don't hate my overarching story, just with tweaks to it.
Yeah.
But I would definitely change out my pacing and my some of the characters' personality traits, how they acted, just stuff like that.
Yeah. It's usually how it works. I mean, the only problem is that, like, my issue is a lot of, like, I mean, I feel like probably the best way to do it would be, because the way I would have the, the way I did the stories, like I said, and created the magic system was based off of one-offs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a, you know, like a one-off campaign kind of type shit. And what it be is usually I would make it to where people were teleported from a like a like, you know, like kind of like a isekai-esque before isekai got really big.
Yeah.
And it was like, what do you have on you right now, right? And they would have to go through basically they would find themselves waking up in a strange room type shit, and like it ended up being a fucking
enemies have entered the dungeon.
Motherfucker. It would end up being like a evil scientist, like dude was like has like a library of like all kinds of like stuff, and then they could, oh my god, some fucking piece of shit. But I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I'd have to like run you through it. It's like fucking basic as fuck.
Start me from the beginning there. The overarching there.
Well, so basically, you're like just a dude. Whatever you got in your pockets is what you got. Is what you take with you, basically. And then you would end up in like a strange room that has like a few little puzzles here and there, like how do you get out? And then you go through it, and well, the wizard's not there. He's like currently on a fucking supply run, but you don't know that. And then I usually would give him a fucking animal, you know, that's also like surviving. I usually was a dog with wings, and it was like as big as a horse, type shit. And it was basically like an evil scientist, and you were one of his experiments, or you know, but your soul got isekai'd over and took over their body, type shit. And but with all that involved, you would go through and so another thing about it is there most people when they die or before they died they would basically kind of sort of like or if they retired from rune crafting, whatever. I didn't really give them a name or anything, but they would. There was one that like the same kind of mana technique with writing it out. Well, they would you could write out all your knowledge on a certain rune, and you would input it into a book. And in doing so, whenever somebody read that book, they would gain the ability to use that book. But the cost is not use that book, but use that rune. But the cost is that the person writing the book would lose all knowledge of that rune until they fucking read a different book to get that power back. Because it's
Ogres for dummies. Ogres are really heavy drinkers. Their
fucking trying to think of it.
is legendary. Once, 2 ogres got into a drinking contest and consumed the year supply of dwarven kingdoms.
But yeah, no. So basically, it was like a give and take. You couldn't give out it made magic more rare because not everybody could afford those books to use those, and even if you did, you would only usually most people who got lucky enough would have to struggle to get another
actually
book.
study or struggle.
Well, no, there's not much. Well, what it is there's not much studying really involved because the knowledge is directly implanted into your brain.
Oh, okay.
And whenever somebody who dies that has that knowledge, because I think the way I was doing it was basically the goddess of magic sealed off the access to magic to humans, but the few that are not humans because there's other races, but they sit like from the mortal world, and then so they fucking But luckily there were some books that were out there that was made by a legendary some legendary mage or some shit like that, rune crafter. And he made multiple books with the knowledge and stuff like that. And so basically there's a finite resource of magic is still in the world. But they live in a world where there's still monsters and stuff like that. And so whenever somebody dies that has that knowledge, because of the way the books worked, basically was it kind of like it was kind of before. I made this up before I found out about the whole devil fruit. Whenever a devil fruit dies, it goes into another fucking a fruit nearby. So basically, it's that same principle where it would just go to another
book.
Another book.
Having a look around Evil's army had reached the ogre.
Hey, I am Ogre.
Oh, okay.
Ogre.
Obviously, this creature wouldn't be winning any intelligence contests.
Me happy help you. Moshing heroes fun. But me little thirsty. Before me start, should drink something.
Of course, it couldn't be that easy. A large quantity of beer would first have to be delivered to the ogre in order to convince him to help out. With a groan, the brewmaster Evil set to work.
Okay, you nasty little creatures, you heard the word. Time to brew some beer. Move! Hit those brewing kettles. I want to smell barley instead of mold down here. Okay, Ogre, we brought you your beer. Now,
It reminds me of us talking about that other isekai I told you I wanted to write. The one where the guy wakes up and he doesn't have powers.
Mm-hmm.
He isn't magical. He isn't in a good situation. He isn't going to be as fucked over as Ray Zero or anything like that.
The sheep could be heard bleating happily.
Which
quickly
Mhm.
turned
But
into
basically
wild
it's
bleating
him,
as the sheep saw the ogre's approach.
instead of getting right to adventuring and he's off to slay fucking goblins or something. Nah, they're straight up like, listen, no one's just gonna give you a fucking sword, dude. They're like, those things cost money.
You get good.
You're gonna go fucking grab fucking plants, and you're gonna do that for like a couple weeks.
How it goes.
And the one time he does get attacked, he grabs like a branch and just fucking starts whacking at it, And it's just a fucking small evil one of those rabbits or something.
Yeah.
And he just struggles to kill it. He cries after. Because not only did he kill something for the first time, he fucking definitely got bit a couple times and he's bleeding.
Makes sense to me.
But it's just one of those like it's one of those struggle fest. Eventually when he does fight goblins, he struggles to kill goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just wanted an almost realistic isekai just to drop in the mold of fucking all this fucking crap that's always out there with it.
Makes sense.
I love my power fantasies as much as anyone.
Tasty sheep.
The ogre decimated
Yeah.
the sheep instead of attacking Lopsawinter. It was obvious that
I mean, like,
Tyr was
fucking.
able to get this
I mean,
beast
sometimes I
away,
feel like it's also
much
better
to the
to have like a
impatient evil's
realistic
displeasure.
esque version of it.
What? Why
Mhm.
is it now my problem when that
Like I do,
stupid
like I love my
witch
power
gets
fantasies,
distracted by a
like
couple
anyone
of
does.
sheep?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it really is nice just to see someone, go off on a fucking
Anyway,
revenge
there was a
spree,
report
or
of a good
have a
Tyr
good
fan,
fucking
which could perhaps be
suddenly
useful
super
in
powered and definitely
Fine, let's
gonna
get
use my
going.
powers for
Get out of there, twist their
whatever the hell I
arms,
want
smear
now.
finger paint in their eyes.
Ogre now. Fool.
Wow! How many did you eat there, greedy guts?
Well, one sheep, two sheep, three sheep, four.
Motherfucker, fucking pass the fuck out.
Oh, crap.
And now he's taking a nap. My goodness, my grandchildren will be doing the narration by the time he attacks the town. Anyway, seeing as how ogres were hardcore alcoholics, one could assume that 1 or 2 or 20 or so beers would wake him up. With a heartfelt groan, the beer brewing evil went back to work.
It's unstoppable! Sure showed him.
Shit.
This place is looking distinctly evil.
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 Fuck, they're gonna get here too late. That's fucking. I knew this.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, it's Maya.
Oh, hello? Maya's here?
She was muted, but
Yeah.
she's here now. What up?
Hey.
What up?
So I spent basically 15 minutes to get
Uh-huh.
So, good news. Which is good news.
I'm recording, by the way. I don't know. In case you.
Oh, by the way, he loved the movie.
That's
He
good.
was excited.
I'm glad he liked it. I was worried you might have forgotten it. I was like, I wonder if she remembered to grab all that jewelry she was working on.
I'd crash out if I did.
Would be kind
I'd
of funny.
simply go banana ape shit.
Would be at least a little funny though.
Just a bit. Uh-oh, not good.
We were talking about magic systems, Maya.
Oh, I like a good magic system.
That's what me and him were saying. That a good magic system with rules and whatnot.
And third one, I can talk about it. It had a relatively good magic system.
You said you said you have a good magic system in your brain.
No, the TV series. TV series. It had two forms of magic systems, where OG magic was found in music, and then witches started becoming proficient and good at it, and they didn't need to listen anymore. And then some witches are more Christian type of magics because they have a foundation. Are obviously like nature, but there's the main human character who doesn't, or not. She's not from that world, and she starts seeking out and finding these glyphs that she can eventually get to make more types of information. It's actually really good. I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
this series is heavily crippled and beaten
The
down.
nest has been unearthed.
Uh oh, a spider nest.
Not good.
He's playing Dungeon 3.
No, I know he is. I can see that. Anything. I can tell what Dungeon 3 is. I watched it play the game recently.
But yeah,
Huh?
a good to me a good magic system. If it's done really well, it makes
Harry
people
Potter, right?
more invested into the actual system
I
and
agree.
the story itself.
What kept me watching that TV series was the system. Like how the main character well, being out in the middle of destroying mountains. Going something, you know what I mean? It was really
Mhm.
Yeah.
interesting. Like, I agree with you.
Gold.
What were some magic systems you all
That was a room-based one. It was one that I made it myself. Is what we were talking about at the time.
Sorry if I have a lot of background noise playing.
It's fine.
Bustling evil had
Uh,
discovered a
Oh,
room
Another room.
Jesus Christ.
Those explosives?
No, there's a barrels of beer.
Oh, well, then that's what you needed.
Are you gonna be on tonight?
beer the pathetic
Huh?
evil
Will I
had
be on
to satisfy
tonight?
a baby ogre's
Probably.
thirst. This was tantamount
Okay.
to insult for a
Let's see.
foreign
They
specimen.
are just now. They've been stuck at their transition point here for a while. So, I mean, I'm definitely not working tonight. But well, I mean, correction. I'm definitely not working the rest of my shift here. But hopefully, my boss will be back on bottom here soon.
You're always bottom.
It's true. But hopefully, he'll be back on bottom, and he will finish up the hole on his shift. If not, they'll be going super slow even on mine.
So you'll
But
have time anyways.
Yeah, so we'll have time anyways.
Okay.
If two things are either going to happen on my shift. Either A, they're going to be going super fucking quick, in which case they only have like 800 feet left to dig anyway, so it doesn't
There are
matter.
enemies in your
They'll be
dungeon.
done, you know.
A new
And then I
room
will
has been
have time.
discovered in the dungeon.
Or B, they're going to they're going to go super slow on his shift, and they'll go super slow on my shift and finish it out super slow, which means I'll still have time.
Alrighty. I was just making sure. That'll be
Yeah.
up tonight. And I'm going to bed.
Yeah, either which way, I'll be done to play video games with you guys, so.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to bed immediately, Cal.
I'm gonna be going to bed immediately. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, for that.
You know, it doesn't
But the-
help that I had to wake up early to go get my stuff done for my car, so.
3
Mhm.
o'clock. Anywho, I'm gonna be fucking news. Go back to work. Apparently,
Have fun at work.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're not gonna mention to her that we could only hear like one every 2 to 3 words, right?
Yeah.
I got the majority of what she was saying. I just missed a little too many key bits to
Yeah.
really have that conversation. So
Yeah. I mean, not much we
Don't
can
worry,
really do.
yeah, I mean that's just how that be. I'm not sure you're gonna finish this in an hour.
Mm,
And again, the ogre was supplied with a truly absurd amount of beer, which he tossed down in just a few seconds.
Okay, that will have to do for now. Get a move on, Roly Poly. It's time to flatten lots of winter.
Okay, but Ogre bit rusty. Ogre must do warm-up fight. Probably opponents in forest. Opponents good for warm-up fight. Opponents from forest maybe also burn for small fire later.
What? Wait, where are you going? But the city is... No! Come back, you idiots!
And so it was that the armies of evil set out to follow the ogre, away from Lotsawinter.
Fuck, bitch. Now I'm gonna.
Hey! Those opponents! Time to mosh!
Heyday!
Eh. Get that. Eh.
Evil is unstoppable!
Oh wait.
Go forth, my armies of evil.
Yeah? I want Tanos's head. What do you want me to do?
See, your new hero unit.
I don't know.
Well, maybe he'll just be the tank unit. A whole lot of mana.
Yeah, I'm trying to like destroy all the fucking healers before they can heal. Otherwise, it's just a fucking
Slog.
yeah. They will like heal everything, and it'll like, especially the frontline units that already take a hot minute to fucking.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, and there's a decent amount this time. Let's see what I can do.
The ogre stubbornly ran ahead and turned left at a fork in the path. The cautious evil wondered what there was to discover in the other direction. Should it explore? Undaunted, the ogre sprinted onward.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Ah, real opponents, it's clobbering time! Ouch! Hey! For you, I meant!
The ogre had found a worthy opponent for his warm-up training. The fight was on.
That was good
Do
fight.
you not have like traps or fucking like turrets? or
No, I haven't been able to make any of it yet.
Tired now. Take short nap. Then we must.
Fuck, I don't have enough mana to fucking do anything.
You might want to
Again?
have your people running home.
Again?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
This never ends.
As the ogre's turgid little eyes closed in sleep and he happily began to snore, a large party of adventurers set out from Lotsawinter. They had accepted the quest to kill the ogre. Stupid RPG elements.
Kill the ogre. After all the
No, 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 no. Oh my god, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Like hell.
Oh my
Knock 'em,
god.
sock 'em, tie their shoelaces. shoelaces together.
I'm about to fucking die. Go! Go back! You fucking idiots.
Nah, those guys are trapped.
Hey!
The dungeon part is being
I've
attacked.
lost.
No! I'll be back.
Can I load? Yeesh. Nope. So. I have no mana. Oh, she's back.
Death cannot stop me. Ooh, ah.
No, these guys are
The
fucked.
sloppy evil had allowed Talia to die, but
Why? What do you fucking want from me?
resurrected.
Yeah, and there's more of them coming.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, those are your one dudes.
I have returned.
It's all the healers. Like there's just
Death to the heroes.
And there's legitimately nothing I could do.
no.
That Talia sure can't take much. There she goes, dropping again.
Because even when you do kill them, they fucking, or even when you do hurt them,
Dungeon
they just get fucking healed right in the back there.
No, I can't.
Ouchie! Ogre got boo-boo! Make better!
Fuck you, dumbass ogre. You're the reason why.
I
why
know.
this-
I'm
why this was
literally
lost.
have to fucking restart.
3 hours later.
What? Wait, where are you going? But the city is. No! Come back, you idiots!
And so it was that the armies of evil set out to follow the ogre, away from Lotsawinter.
Yeesh.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Hey!
Mother.
Those opponents! Time to mosh!
Heyday!
Oh shit. By the way, I had to restart that entire fucking level. Was not fun. Was not fun at all. I am now back to where I was though. That's nice. Oh shit. I'm not exactly back. I'm a little further back, but figure I'll go ahead and start up here. This ogre's retarded.
Take
Needless to
that,
say, I'm
you
taking
worm!
way better care of not fucking building that fucking whatchamacallit. It's great for keeping your levels, I guess, like your characters with levels, but goddamn is it fuck you if you're getting swarmed hard.
The ogre stubbornly ran ahead and turned left at a fork in the path. The cautious evil wondered what there was to discover in the other direction. Should it explore? Undaunted, the ogre sprinted onward.
Alright, last time I got fucked up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put a portal. Let's make it right here.
Real opponents, it's clobbering time. Ouch! Hey, for you, I meant.
The ogre had found a worthy opponent for his warm-up training. The fight was on.
That was good fight, but Ogre very tired now. Take short nap, then we must.
What is all this? Oh my god.
Again? Again? Will this never end?
As the ogre's turgid little eyes closed in sleep and he happily began to snore, a large party of adventurers set out from Boxinator. They had accepted the quest to kill the ogre.
No, no.
Kill the ogre? After all the work we put into that whole thing? Ugh, like hell! Rock 'em, sock 'em, tie their shoelaces together. Yeah?
Ouch! Ogre head hurts. Blow's not good for Ogre. I need healing beer. That make head so light.
Beer. Beer. My word, does it ever stop?
Obviously not. The foreseeing evil had anticipated something like this and had already gone into production.
That strengthened Ogre. Ogre now ready to fight.
Excellent! That's music to my ears.
Music? Oh, Ogre good musician. Ogre like make music. Wait, sure.
Wait, no! Oh, what have I done?
You're doing that on purpose, right? You'll never reach that damn city if you keep distracting that stupid ogre with all sorts of nonsense.
Evil will triumph! Yeah? Hey!
So, can start music. I in band, by the way, called OGRE, short for Okra, Garlic, Radish, Ears. I think. Somehow forgot. Is solo band. But before I start, I might need some beer. I mean, musician sober, really.
More beer? Honestly?
The stressed evil had already seen something like this coming and was tired of the discussions. It set about brewing the barrels of beer. The attack on Lotsawinter would have to work sooner or later.
Before I do it, I'm gonna
Produced
fucking.
a huge number of barrels of beer, enough to keep several orcs busy for days. Hopefully, it was enough for one for the road for the ogre.
Okay. Let's see here now. Hmm. There we go. Bastards.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Mm-mm.
It's payday.
What is he still doing in here? Everyone will get the rest. And I'll be able to fucking do this final charge. I'm kind of curious what happens when I get her max level. Oh well. Just fucking might as well go now.
Ah, that help. Now I can start. Ogre solo.
That's deafening. I mean, intoxicating.
My goodness, what kind of an amateurish cacophony is that? It's like someone ground an out-of-tune piano between two millstones. That's repulsive.
Who insult ogre music? You'll die for that.
Finally, the ogre tore through Lotsa Winter's city walls and entered an enraged battle with the critics of his disgusting, marvelous music. Yeah, you show 'em a left, a right, and a jab. Jab, all right.
Stay. Do it.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Of course they have. Why wouldn't they? Bitch. Still alive. Alright, gotta fucking
Defend the dungeon heart.
finish them off fast enough. He's taking damage, not good.
Stay down.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Everybody's his timer now.
Hey!
Yes!
The ogre had done a truly artful job of reducing Lotsa Winter to a pile of smoke and rubble. Luckily, the harbor escaped the destruction, as the insidious evil still wanted to visit the not-quite-so-free cities.
Very nice. We really cleaned house here too. Tanos will be raging. So then all the creatures on board and anchors away. Arr!
What happened to your good side?
Huh? Poof, no idea. Probably lying on some psychiatrist's couch telling him what a rough childhood she had. Loser.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. The Fable Evil's army made ready for departure.
Hey, can I come? But I might need a beer for the road.
Not even a fucking burp. Okay, well that was that level. Tune in for next week's episode.